Hello, David here. I am resuming my hike of the Pinhoti. 3 weeks to the day, just about 3 weeks to the hour that I walked out of the woods back in March. It's April the 11th, 2019. I'm in Heflin, Alabama, probably about a mile or so into the Heflin Spur. Honestly, I'm not sure. But the first mile or so is a road walk, and then you walk into this really nice city park. Then you walk through what looks to be a pretty cool frisbee golf course. Needless to say, there's a water hazard right down there. And I believe this is the city water supply, based on the signs I saw, forbidding motorboats and walking near the equipment or any of that stuff. But we are leaving the park, it looks like, leaving the golf course, and leaving the lake. The wood starts here. Looks like it's a combination forestry service road right now, but let's have to go this way. Oh, there is a little bit more of the golf course here. Well, it looks like we're about to go into the woods, and then it's official. And what's cool about this, I came in on the Amtrak from Atlanta, the intersection of the trailhead up here where the Heflin Spur runs into the Pinhoti, right where I left off basically. You can see that from the Amtrak train, right on your right as you go by. So it was kind of cool getting to spot where I was going to be a couple of hours ago when I rolled through on the train. It looks like we are slowly getting off road. That should be kind of cool. I'm at the Lower Shoal Creek Shelter. It's around mile 119. It's lunchtime, so I'm not going to be staying here, although I did take a nice break here. There's actually two creeks that run together here. Some falls back there. Just a real nice place to re-up your water supply and chill for a little bit. Of course, if you've got a log book and a couple of fire rings and a picnic table, and does seem to get a lot of traffic, but it's far enough out. You're not dealing with the right off the road types that like to bring a lot of beer cans and litter and then leave it here. It's pretty clean here. That's nice. There are a lot of bugs. There always are at shelters, but nice spot to hang out. Be a nice place to camp. It was a little later during the day, but I'm hoping to get a little under 8 more miles before I camp. We'll see. In my last video, I could not remember the name of the campground. It was Pine Glen. And at Pine Glen Campground, this is Shoal Creek Church. I just walked by the sign. That's how dumb I am. And all these grave markers are from like the early 1800s. So I'm gonna walk on the path and show some respect. That this is a really old church. I've included some pictures with the plaques and whatnot. Shoal Creek Baptist Church. Looks like you can drive here from somewhere. Ooh, a porta potty. Sad that that's what I get excited about. Should show a little more respect for the dead. About 1895 this one was built. Oh, we got two sides of history on this one. Private property very cool. Thought I would just have you all walk down here cold with me. See what's down here. This is right off the trail. And doesn't say keep out. So we're gonna take a peek inside. Oh no, that was worth it. Not touch anything, not disrupt anything. See if this is a register. It's not a register, it's a Bible. It's a Bible with some glasses. They even have porta potties. I was saying at the campground, I ran into some trail angels, just aren't practical on the Pinhoti, because if you were to set up a barbecue like they do on the Appalachian Trail and set out to feed a lot of people, you may see one hiker. You may see 0 hikers. I saw no one yesterday until I stopped at Pine Glen. So trail magic really isn't something that happens here, and it happens, when it does happen, it's more of an individual basis. More like Sonny at Flag Mountain, or Jeff and Nancy in Talladega, Kenny and the folks at Heflin City Hall. It's more one-on-one. Last night I got some trail magic. I walked into the campground, they could tell I was a through hiker, and they fed me hot dogs, chips, and the first 2 Coca-Colas I've had all year. Felt like I was on drugs. Well, I'm going in this direction, so we're going to end the video. I'm at the Laurel Creek Shelter, I think is what this one's called. About mile 130, give or take, I forget. I stayed at the paid campground, Pine Glen or Pine Cove, or I can't remember, it had pine in it. About 5 miles back. I've already done 5 miles. I'm trying to get on a shelter rotation because rain is a-coming, and I don't want to set my tent up if I can help it. And I'm not on a shelter rotation yet. This part of the Pinhoti actually has shelters spread apart pretty well, but you've got to get on the rotation where you're not passing by them before noon. So I'm going to try to do 15 miles today. Now, that's not a challenge for some. Right now, in the shape I'm in, that's a challenge for me, but if I can keep pace, I can do it. The trail's been, for the most part, nice and flat. Yes, I am prepared for rain. So the sleeping pad has gone vertical instead of horizontal. And I've got the big rain thing on. And the rest of me can just get wet. I think we're close to a road because I hear some sort of a motor right now. Not too far away. I know I'm coming up on the Shoal Creek Church pretty soon. This part of the trail, not much in the way of elevation and views, a lot of walking by and over and through creeks. If you like to walk next to the sound of running water and you don't mind a little more heat, humidity, and bugs, it's a valley walk. More valley walk than anything else. There was one up and over, nothing too interesting, and not very high. And a couple of little, I call them Camino de Burros, donkey paths. Few of those when the valley gets narrow, a little bit more canyon-like, but nothing like what I've seen before in earlier parts of the trail. And walked upon a turkey, got so close to it I could have hit it with a rock. Incredible. So any of you people, turkey hunters, I'm walking up on them by accident. I've been in Alabama 3 days. I've seen turkey all 3 days. And today's was closer than the bear I saw in North Georgia. That's another story for another day. Real close. Scared the hell out of that thing. It's like, how did this person sneak up on me? Rounded a corner and he was right there. I am at the Chocolaco shelter. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Count Chocula shelter. I like mine way better. Right there is a dam and a lake behind it, and down at the bottom's the water source. Reasonably clean water to be coming out of a pipe and off a lake. I mean, I'm gonna filter it obviously and boil what I cook with, but I'm happy with it overall. I was gonna walk up there and take some video, but it is raining today and I have decided to go ahead and just embrace the suck. I can't see any weather because I have no cell signal. Yeah, but what do you do? People used to hike like this all the time prior to about 15 years ago. I did sweep out the shelter. Left the fire pit in good order. Picnic table. And here I am. I have decided, because it is a little on the warm side, if it rains, I'm just going to get wet. Everything else stays dry. I'm in the Duggar Wilderness. I guess this is Duggar Mountain. It's the climb anyway. And this is a little spot marked view. Most of the view on this climb is through the trees, and since I took 3 weeks off, everything's gotten green, so I think I'd have been better to walk through here a month ago if I wanted to see more. But nice view here. Weather cleared up quite nicely. I need to check the weather, but as badly as it started, and with me getting about a 2-hour late start, it's blue skies and windy, and all that nasty humidity is just dried out, and beautiful day. I am standing atop the Terrapin Lake Dam. That's Terrapin Lake. That's the area I just came from. That is Terrapin Creek. I think that's where I'm going. It is April 15th, 2019. Hope everybody's got your taxes filed. When worlds collide. This is the Chief Ladiga Trail. About 70 or so miles that way is Smyrna, Georgia. And about 7 miles that way is the Georgia state line, where it becomes the Silver Comet Trail. Back that way, about 30 miles, is Anniston, Alabama. Small campground over there. There's no resupply, so no restaurant. So best for me just to press on.